Hey, today in the follow-through we have an interesting passage. Let's get right to it. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 17. It says, honor everyone, love the brotherhood, fear God, honor the emperor. Right? And each of those are a statement, right? So fear God. Now, normally we're taught that to fear something is a bad thing. It's negative. It makes you stop. You don't go near that because you're afraid of it. So if you have a fear of heights, and we have all these, we call them phobias, and the word in Greek is really similar. It's phobos, and you can hear the word phobia in there because there are things that are irrational fears. So like for a lot of people, like fear of heights is kind of irrational fear. People are afraid of spiders. They're afraid of all things, and some of those things can't hurt them. But falling from a 4-story building, that's not going to be healthy. That's bad. So yeah, you should probably have a healthy fear of that, but not where you can't go up a ladder and do something because you're never going to get stuff done in your life, and you're always going to avoid that. But there are things to be afraid of, like getting between a mama bear and her cubs. You don't want to underestimate that mama bear. She will tear you up because you are between her and her babies, and she will stop at nothing to protect them. So you should be afraid. You should fear being in that situation and avoid that situation. But in the Bible, that when we talk about fear, that mama bear can teach us. Because you see the word that I used, I said, don't underestimate her. And that's what we do with God sometimes, don't we? When we don't fear Him, we just think He's just like us, and I make Him into the kind of God that I want Him to be, with the same standards that I have, and He kind of works for me, and that works for me. It's great. I can do what I want, and that's not though how it works. God is not like us. One of the scriptures that we often see is to be still and know that I am God. Right? We are to know that who He is like, it's just even to say it's far better than us is just a ridiculous understatement. He's in a category all of His own, and he stands alone in that category as the one who made everything, the one who continues to keep everything going and sustain, and He continues to lead us and guide us. He sent Jesus to give His life for us. That is who He is. And so when we read to fear God, it means like take Him seriously. And not just seriously, but see Him for all that He is, with all the power that He has, and all the incredible love and the forgiveness, and all that He is able to do, and all that He is capable of doing, and yet He loves us. Now again, he hates sin, and He goes to war with that. And we should even see that, how our lives would be different if we had that kind of respect for God, that kind of admiration, if we stood back and went, whoa, look what He can do. We would want to just lead different lives. Think of how we would love each other. Think of how we would love people who even hated us. Because we know that God loves us, and we have a healthy respect, a fear. We have an awe of who He is. And that guides us. That just inspires us to know that the one who has all of that is on our side. And he calls Himself our Father, and wants us to call Him Dad, and to see Him in that light. That's the one who protects us, the one who is there for us, the one who provides for all that we need. That's what it means to fear God. To take Him as He is, and ditch the ways that I think He is. Because who He is the one that saves us, and the one that can always save us, who's always going to be there for us. All right, so let's hold on to Him today. Share this with somebody, encourage them with it. Please hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed to the channel yet. YouTube loves when you do that. So hit that button, and we'll talk to you next time.